Welcome back to the Montana Real Estate Channel. I'm Craig Siphers with Siphers Family Real Estate at Exit Realty, Bitterroot Valley South. And today we're going to just take a little walk in the River Park area of Hamilton, Montana. Hamilton, of course, is in Ravalli County, but we're going to talk about the markets across the state of Montana, but specifically with regard to Ravalli County. Here we go. Across Montana, we have seen the prices increase considerably, as you know. In fact, our median home price in western Montana in 2020 was $330,000. In 2021, it was $419,000. 2022 was $479,000. 23, $490,000. 2024, $507,000, and the median home price in 2025 was $525,000. Now, that's up 59% in that 5-year period since COVID. And the interesting thing about that is that that's just in western Montana, according to the Montana Regional MLS. So take a look at that chart. Now, let's talk about real estate being something that's local. And it is. Bitterroot Valley, which is Ravalli County. The interesting thing is that we have seen a little bit different statistics. And remember about statistics. We've said before that there are 3 kinds of lies. There's lies, damned lies, and statistics. In this particular case, we're going to talk about the median home price in the Bitterroot Valley, which is Ravalli County. And in 2020, that was $377,500. In 2021, it was $490,000, and in 2022, it was $600,000. 23 was $613,000, and 2024 was $605,000, so it dropped a little bit, and it dropped again in 2025. 2024 was $605,000. So we can see that it's a little bit different than what we've seen with respect to the real estate in western Montana as a whole. Those were the median prices. In the Bitterroot Valley, the average prices went from $493,000 on up to $738,000. In fact, in 2024, the average home price in the Bitterroot Valley was $785,000. So you can see in this little chart that we have here, kind of how the property values went up on average. And it was over 50% since 2020. So what does that mean in terms of affordability right now in Ravalli County? Well, let's talk about what it takes to buy a home here in Ravalli County, western Montana, the Bitterroot Valley. Beautiful too, by the way. Right here, we're walking on the River Park in Hamilton. If you like what you see, please be sure to subscribe to our channel, the Montana Real Estate Channel. All the information to get a hold of us is in the description below. We'd love to hear what you have to think about our content so far, and we would love to be a resource for you if you're thinking about moving into western Montana, specifically the Bitterroot Valley. We've got a number of videos in our library, so check those out. So if we take, let's say, $740,000 average home, just an average home, and we figure a 20% down payment, leaves us with a loan of approximately $592,000, or 20% being about $148,000. Let's say we use a 6% mortgage. That leaves us with $3,549 in principal and interest. Our taxes are going to be on that home in Ravalli County about $4,800 per year. And our insurance just generally is probably going to be about $2,400. So there's another $600 total in escrow that we're going to have to pay outside of our principal and interest. And that is giving us a monthly payment of $4,149. According to the Bureau of Economic Analysis, the per capita income in 2022 anyway, for Ravalli County was approximately $60,000 a year. So if we use the rule of 28, which means that we assume housing costs don't exceed 28% of our income, that's how we came up with our amount of money that we have to earn each year in order to own a home in Ravalli County. And that ends up being about $160,000, give or take. So if you've got a working family of two, we're still perhaps a little bit shy. This will give you some idea of what costs are for real estate in western Montana, specifically the Bitterroot Valley. So in Montana right now, our mortgage rates for a 15-year are about 5.43%. And on our 30-year amortized mortgage rates, they're about 6.31. I have seen some local lenders that are offering 6%, and I just got a call from Annette Watkins, who said that she has a 1.5 arm that she can get people into a mortgage down around 4%. You want to talk to us about what we can do there. Of course, you'd want to refinance, but if you're looking to get into a property, this could be an opportunity for you as well. Now, as far as how long does it take for a home to sell? If you're selling a home in the Bitterroot Valley right now, residential, single family, it's actually down to 99 days on the market. That's actually down a little bit from 103 this time last year. So we've seen the days on market stretch out, but right now we're at about 100 days on the market. And in terms of months of inventory, the spring, early summer of 2023 was our last seller's market. And seller's market is defined as being something less than either 5 or less months of inventory. And since that time, we've had over 5 months of inventory. Generally, it's been around 6. There have been some months when we've had as many as 11 months of inventory in the Bitterroot Valley. And those are great times to buy, of course, because so many options out there. And so we've had some good luck in negotiating real estate deals. In fact, right now, the range of the original price to the actual sales price has ranged from about 94% to about 97% of ask. So that effectively means it's about a 3 to 6% discount against what you see in the listing itself. However, I can tell you that we've had some excellent luck using our negotiation tactics and getting home prices down roughly 10% below what they were listed at. So again, that's an advantage of working with somebody with a lot of experience. If you're buying or selling real estate in western Montana, again, we'd love to be a resource for you. Here at Siphers Family Real Estate, we've been helping folks buy and sell real estate in western Montana since 1966. We want to be a resource for you, and all the information, of course, is in the description below. So until our next video, goodbye.